Hello, Prince Xander. How is my lord doing today?
Not well, I'm afraid.
I suspected as much, but I'm still sorry to hear it. What troubles you, my lord?
I've had complaints of a royal retainer hitting on the women in town. Some of whom were even in the presence of their spouses at the time.
Oh? Do you know the identity of this gorgeous fiend, my lord?
It was you, Laszlo.
Ah, indeed. Once again, your powers of deduction astound me, my lord.
And that's not the worst of it. I received yet another report only this morning. Royal retainer apprehended by Town Watch after engagement in tavern melee. Witnesses report he joined the fight in an attempt to impress a local barmaid. What possesses you to do such things?
The full moon, perhaps?
This is no laughing matter, my friend. Laszlo, do you remember the day we met?
Of course. I'll never forget how shocked everyone in court was on that day. Selena and I might as well have appeared out of thin air, judging by their reactions. Nobles never expect mere commoners to make names for themselves in court.
And they were only further surprised when my father appointed you as my retainer. But while my father chose you, I felt I had to test you myself. Do you recall our duel? Once we began, I found myself taken aback by your strength. Your technique was flawless. At one point, I knew you were merely playing with me. Though I eventually gained the upper hand, I truly feared I might lose the match.
You did? You never told me that.
I'd never seen someone like you before. You came from nowhere, and possessed such incredible power. I imagined you to be a person of great fortitude and discipline. It saddens me to know that you are nothing more than a lowly womanizer. How you became so strong when you spend all your time chasing girls is beyond me.
It's a gift, I suppose.
Though you continue to disgrace yourself, I won't abandon a trusted retainer. Still, I'm obliged to take responsibility for any trouble you cause.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your support. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some training to do.
Hold. We aren't done here. I'm putting you under house arrest.
What? For some harmless flirting and that friendly little scrap?
For some time, you will be forbidden from leaving camp unescorted. In fact, whenever you are not performing your duties, you will remain in my chamber.
That's absurd. I'm a grown man.
Do you mean to disobey me?
No, my lord. I've no wish to part with my flesh.
Good. Then it's settled.
Yes, my lord. So bored. Is this really all you're going to allow me to do all day? Sit here cross-legged on your floor while you go about your business?
It is. And you know whose fault that is. As long as you remain in my sight, I know you are not bothering the townspeople.
But I'll get rusty! At least let me go out and get some training done.
Not a chance. I know you too well. The second you're out of sight, you'll make a beeline for the nearest town, likely to harass yet another poor young woman.
Fine.
Staring at me like that will not give me cause to release you any sooner.
So, you don't have a birthmark on your eye or anywhere, do you?
What? A birthmark?
Yes, like a crest or something. Maybe one symbolizing Norian royal lineage? Just curious.
What are you talking about? How would I even see with a mark on my eye?
A fair point. I never figured that out myself. I ask because the royal family of my homeland had them. I wanted to know if it was the same here.
Oh? Is something on your mind? It's rare I hear you speak of your homeland.
Is it? Well, if you'd like to know anything about it, I'd be happy to tell you. Although my boss is keeping me busy these days, so I'm a smidge pressed for time.
Was that sarcasm? With me? I admire your bravery.
No, my lord. I wouldn't dare.
Remember this well, Laszlo. If you ever disobey me and attempt to flee, you will not make it far. I will seek you out, I will find you, and I will punish you. By any means necessary.
Oh? And just how do you think you would find me?
I would begin by looking into your past, of course. No one gets through life without leaving footprints. opposites, no matter how remote their homeland is.
Well, you may have a hard time of it then. There are very few footprints of mine in this world, and none of them are old. Besides, I don't know where you'd start with a false name and a fake appearance.
What? Laszlo, are you...
Just kidding. I got you, didn't I?
So, you think it's fun to play pranks, do you? Very well. It appears as though you require stricter disciplinary action.
What?
I had planned to end your confinement today, but I think a change is in order. You're to report to my chambers at dawn tomorrow morning.
What? Please, no!
The more you protest, the longer your confinement will be. Understood?
Yes, my lord. My legs are aching like crazy. I hope this ends soon.
Laszlo, have I ever told you about my past retainers?
No, my lord. I don't believe you have.
Before you and Perry, I had another 2 retainers. They were both remarkable warriors. Perhaps even stronger than you 2. Both were serious and devoted. Their every action weighed and considered.
They don't seem very similar to me. Or Perry, for that matter.
They weren't. If anything, they were your opposites. I always thought I would have them at my side, even after ascending the throne.
I see. Then why did you replace them?
I did not. They fell in battle at the hands of powerful Hoshidan soldiers. We were outnumbered. They both gave their lives to protect me.
Oh.
It's easy to say they died fulfilling their duty, but I believe that had I been stronger, they would still be alive. They died because I was weak.
Lord Xander.
Laszlo, if you wish to fritter away your life on nonsense, I cannot stop you. But please, stay vigilant. Don't ever make me experience something like that again.
Understood. I will do my best. For you, and for your past retainers.
I am relieved to hear you say that. Thank you.
Well, I have to admit, it didn't take much convincing. I'm quite attached to my flesh. However, there is a related matter I must speak to you about. If after the war I were to go somewhere far away, if you never saw me again, would you be angry? Would you be able to forgive me for abandoning you?
Yes, I would.
Oh, truly?
It is not your company I require, only that you continue to draw breath. I just want you to ensure you live, whatever your true name or appearance.
My lord,
Wherever life takes you, remember this. You are not simply my retainer. You are my cherished friend. I wish you only the best in what you choose to do with your life. And, come what may, I will never forget you.
Nor I you.
Good. Well then, that will about do it. You may take your leave of me now. Is something wrong?
No, I just didn't want the conversation to end just yet. We have only a limited amount of time in this world after all.
You may remain if you wish. I am happy to pass the time with you.